The Eclectic Circus was recorded before the untimely passing of the late, great Mr. Frankie Knuckles, a man who, without his passion and love of music, this show almost certainly wouldn't have been made, nor would any of you be listening. Mr. Frankie Knuckles, thank you for the music.
See a different kind of circus.
The Eclectic Circus with DJs Paul Hughes and Adrian Loved Up.
If you wanna have a party, let me hear everybody say ah, ah. A little bit louder, let me hear everybody say ah yeah, ah yeah. Hey, 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 hey. We're gonna party tonight. We're gonna party tonight. Oh, we're gonna party tonight, child. Oh, we're gonna party tonight. We're gonna party tonight. Can't get the records, we'll turn on the radio, yeah. Yeah. Get our favorite DJ, let him give us our show, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. We're gonna shout, yeah. We're gonna sing, yeah. We're gonna dance, 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 oh, yeah. Keep on dancing, yeah. Keep on dancing, yeah. Keep on dancing, oh, keep on dancing, yeah. We're gonna get in the groove, oh, and everybody will move, yeah. Have you got the feeling? Let me hear you say yeah. Yeah. One more time. Let me hear you say yeah. Yeah. Do you want? Yeah. Do you want? Yeah. A little louder. 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 Yeah. Keep on dancing. Keep on dancing. Oh, keep on dancing. Oh, keep on dancing. Oh, keep on dancing. Oh, keep on dancing. Keep on dancing. Keep on dancing. Oh, keep on dancing. Keep on dancing.
Winking it. First Eclectic Wireless Show for quite some time. Welcome, people.
Welcome, everybody, boys and girls, brothers and sisters.
Mums and dads. Brothers and sisters.
Yeah?
Together.
Not together, no, not in that way. Not in a Cornwall way.
A nation of brothers and sisters, north and south. Right, you're listening to brand new Eclectic Circus Wireless Show on
Cowbell Radio.
Cowbell Radio. Fancy letting us on there.
Our new home.
Our new home. Do you know what? Thanks everybody at Cowbell for making us feel so welcome. What a treat for us.
You're a bit like the Good Samaritans, aren't you? You know, we sort of went out, sort of partied, made a mess of it all, and you've welcomed us into your
Kind of like a hostel.
Bosom. Yeah.
Kind of like a hostel.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's Blackpool all over, isn't it?
Well, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Blackpool's kind of like a big hostel for Glaswegians and Smackers.
But we're back on Cowbell
And
Radio.
saucy saucy,
For Glaswegians and Smackers.
well, yeah, and, you know, grumpy landladies and,
Oh, we're neither, so how do we fit in?
I don't know. Well, we like saucy postcards.
Mancunians and titheads. Well,
And you were nearly a smackhead once in the 90s.
Well, yeah.
You had that brief sojourn with it.
Well, yeah.
You were a bit close to the edge with that one.
Well, yeah, but funnily enough, I was in Scotland.
Absolutely. Walking in Iford.
Yeah.
Walking in Iford.
But we are the Eclectic Circus, a wireless show. I'm Adi Loved Up.
And myself is Paul Hughes.
And our aim is to just give you a wonderful variety of music for you to enjoy. That we like. And that's it, really. Nothing more to it.
Yeah.
You play what we like, we hope you like it too, if you don't. But we do occasionally talk a load of
That's what being ace about. That's what I say about being a DJ, isn't it? When you go out,
Yeah.
it's like a job that you can go out and drink, because there's not many really where you can like drink on the job, is there? and you like play records that you like, which you do anyway in your own home, but
And,
make other people like them.
And every now and again, people go up to you and go, bloody hell, that's brilliant what you play, which makes it all the more
And sometimes
worthwhile.
people say, can you play some Jamiroquai?
That has happened.
You know, if you know what's really good now if you played some Jamiroquai?
Well, funny enough, coming up next, Space Cowboy, here we go. No, anyway, not coming up next, but what was just played then, our first song of the new show, was by the Portraits. It's called We're Gonna Party on Tridisc. My little find this, I'm quite
I was going to say, never even heard of them,
I'm
Adrian.
proud of this. It's from 1963, so even before I was born. That's how old this is.
Surely not.
I managed to get... I don't know if I should tell the story about what I paid for this, because I feel like in case the guy who sold me it's listening, it's a bit bad. But no, I bought a copy of this. It was rare as hen's teeth. I was lucky now. There's one on Discogs for 40 quid, and that's not a promo. This is a promo copy from 63. And I sort of like bought it, put it on my turntable, and it sounded awful. So I had a look at it, and there's a great big crack all the way down the record. So I wrote this really angry email to the person who sold it to me, going, this is awful, sounds rubbish, I'm not going to pay for this. It was so nice. Sent a message back, said I apologise, you know, it for nothing. When I realised that even though there's a great big crack down the middle of it, it plays absolutely mint, as you've just heard. But I'd had a big ball of fluff on the needle that I hadn't bothered to clean, so it was my fault it sounded
Yeah,
rubbish.
it seems to play quite well, that,
It
Adrian.
does, yeah, but it has got a big crack.
That old chestnut.
You know, sometimes things that got a big crack aren't that bad. That's my motto. Don't judge. Don't judge.
Don't judge a big crack by its cover.
Until you've played with it.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
Anyway.
Right, from that to something completely different. This is brand spanking new. Our big hero, Mark 7. Of Just Wax Records, based in Stockholm now, and doing a lot of the stuff on the Parkway. Brand spanking. This is...
You've been waiting for this, haven't you?
I have. This, you know what? This record, actually, was the first time I've ever pre-ordered anything online, because I've never, ever done that.
You get a little tingle.
But I'll listen to this, and it is a record that gets you proper hairs on the back of your neck, old Dove residue surging into your brain. It's house music. It's deep house music. It is excellent. It's
proper deep house music.
Proper deep house music. For us, I think this is going to be a future classic. This is a splendid piece of house music. Mr. Mark 7, My Caesar. Check this boy out.
The Eclectic Circus Wireless Show. Acid House for grown-ups.
that don't believe me right now, I'm gonna tell you. And he healed my body like the Jesus. For those of you way down that cannot see your way, for those of you that don't believe me right now, I'm gonna tell you.
Houston, and you're listening to Eclectic Circus Wireless.
Hey, everybody's gonna have a ball. We're gonna freak you here, gonna freak you there. I wanna take you out of this atmosphere. Well, I'm a jazzy D, I play lead guitar. But let me tell you people, I'm a superstar. Well, now lead guitar ain't my main thing. You see, I rock the mic, I can even sing. The USA from east to west is the land where the DJs rock the best. But all the other MCs from the other states, they be coming my way to participate. But when they come away, you can't believe how I pull them rhymes down out of my sleeve. See, I'm a rapper magician, the man of the year, and all the other MCs just disappear with a stroke of my hand and a word in the mic. I rock to the rhythm all through the night, and when the night is gone, that's okay. I rock to the beat all through the day. Well, I'm through for now, but I'll be back. My name is Jazzy D, and you know that.
And you know that.
And you know that. Everybody get on up.
Get on up.
Get on up.
Everybody get up.
Everybody get up.
Get on up.
Get on up.
Everybody get up.
Everybody get up.
Get on up.
Get on up.
Everybody get up.
Everybody get up.
Get on up.
Whoa, you're listening to the Eclectic Circus Wireless Show on Cowbell Radio. That was DJ Con's interpretation of Treasure Joyous. What a top bloke he is. I did have the pleasure of DJing with him about 4 to 5 years ago and chatting music with him, and he is a serious nerd, because that's what he does. He just
was he the
picks
really
records.
tall bloke, or is that somebody else?
No, he's quite small. It's really small. Really small. Not as small as Marky.
He was
small.
tiny.
He was really like.
He was the one you
no, but I mean,
ridiculed.
he was like probably nearly. Marky's probably a couple of inches off being clinically a midget.
And what was Al Kent
Connie's
like?
he was massive. He's
Was
that
he?
tall. Yeah. He's
right,
he's a bit like a giant.
Right,
Yeah.
big Scottish giant.
Or Green Cross Goldman.
Oh, right.
I don't think he would have got away with being Darth Vader, though.
How about the Jolly Green Giant? Could he have been that?
I don't know. I think he's got the muscles. He's one of them people. He's got wrists right up to his shoulders.
Oh dear, like that.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe he
I
works
like
out
that.
now.
And a lovely scarlet vinyl as well.
Yeah, but unfortunately for me
Yes.
and everybody else who owns the Scarlet vinyl on Goldfinger, all those clicks that you heard in the breakdown bit, the echoey vocal bit, has that kick. That's on every single
That's
one.
not just the usual abuse
No.
that Paul piles on his record.
No,
That's on
no,
everyone.
absolutely.
That was brand new.
Hey, I'll pile what abuse I like on my records.
Exactly.
Thank you
Treat
very
them like
much.
the bitches they are.
Don't worry, it comes off with a mild detergent.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Before I forget, was the 1983 classic Jazzy D Get On Up on
Excellent.
New York Lorry
Excellent.
record.
That takes me right back to my youth.
I don't remember that. You know that. I was
Do you
introduced to that a month ago by the guy who fitted my front door.
Get away.
Because he came
Sorry, hang on. The guys who fritted your front
No,
door.
the guy, because he came round, this guy from Glossop, and he went, he said, I moved up here from down south because I can't be doing with the burglary.
Right,
That was Michael Caine it was who did me front door.
This sounds a bit like the story that you told me after you got your back door kicked in.
And that's the difference.
Are you sure this is the same? Not as is this is a variation on the story? Or?
Absolutely not. No, he saw me decks and he went, oh.
He saw your decks
he put
and kicked your back
two
door
and
in.
two together and went, oh, you're a DJ, are you? I used to do a bit of DJing, Clink Street and all that. Turned out he'd moved up. He was an
Really?
Essex boy. He moved up and he was banging to his music and he went, tell you what. Used to be massive at the weekenders and all that. Jazzy D, getting up.
Hey,
I
you've
don't
got
know
that accent. You've got it off to a T, mate.
It's like Michael Caine's in the room, you know. Michael Caine.
Was it Michael Caine?
Well,
He's
it
a door
wasn't-
fitter.
just a generic southerner.
Oh, right.
You know.
Cockney.
But, yeah, I've never heard it before. So you know that,
Yeah,
do you?
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That was a massive tune. when
Splendid
he was
tune.
younger.
Splendid.
Massive.
Anyway,
Massive. Talking about you getting your back doors kicked in,
Pardon, yes.
you have been flirting a bit lately, haven't you?
Well, I've been doing what I have to do to get results.
You have been flirting. We have got an absolute exclusive. I'm saying it's an exclusive. Loads of people have spoke to him. Loads of people.
Yeah, but not many people.
I picked him up at the airport.
How many people have recorded a radio show in Salford to be broadcast via Blackpool across the world have spoke to him? Probably. It's the Eclectic Circus, that's it.
Stroking my chin here. We have got, Adrian, I'll leave it up to you because you were flirting with him.
I was a little bit, yes.
Go on, tell him what we've got.
Well, I tell you what, we have got one of the biggest DJs of the 1970s New York disco scene.
Larry Levan from Beyond the Grave.
Well, no, we've done that already.
All right, Ron Hardy from Beyond the Grave.
It wasn't really him, but don't tell anybody that.
Okay.
I mean,
Tell you what, don't get much better. than
well,
unless you'd have got Larry Levan.
if you
I'd
don't know
have been
who
impressed
he
with
is, all will be revealed in the interview. But he's big stuff.
that. Can we not get Doris Stokes in again?
And get Larry.
Well, I'm thinking Ron Hardy this time.
Ron
yeah.
Hardy, yeah, that'd be good.
We'll get Doris Stokes
From
in.
Beyond
In
the
fact,
Grave.
don't she live in Blackpool?
Oh
no, that's not.
she's
What's that
dead.
bloke called?
Akora.
He moves snide.
Eric Akora.
He's well snide,
He's
isn't
just got nicked or something.
Has he? What
yeah,
for?
I don't know, drunk driving or something.
No, kid. I reckon. No, it's got to be.
You can't say.
No, I'd have put money on that.
It might be many things. Devious, lying, charlatan.
Honestly,
but I
I've
don't
got
know
him.
about that.
It's all over him. It's written all over his face.
Anyway, moving on. Before we get into libel stuff, it's a new station. This we've got to be careful.
We do.
Can't say what we want.
Yeah,
like
sorry.
the last station
Apologies.
that got closed down, and the one before that,
Yeah.
and the one before that, because we couldn't afford the
Apologies.
legal fees.
Yes,
There's
apologies.
a pattern emerging, isn't there?
There isn't.
We're going to play.
Apologies.
Anyway, it's a new station. We have got certain parts of the show that we like to make regular features, haven't we?
Well,
Which is one of them. It's called the Balearic
hang
Classic
on.
of the Week.
Have you said who we've got on?
What, as in Elkin and Nelson?
No. Have you said who we've got?
I never got round to it, did I?
No.
Sorry. Well, keep you in suspense. I've told you.
It's a good job having me, huh?
I've told them it's a legendary New York DJ from the disco
Oh, sorry,
era.
we're teasing people.
Let's leave it at that.
All right, all right.
Leave it at that.
There you go. There's your tease.
You will find out about 10 tonight. Okay.
Should have slut you. You tease and flirt with everybody.
I can't help it.
Even the listeners.
Can't help it. I'm going to tease you now because this is one of our little regular spots. It's called the Balearic Classic of the Week. We actually got Elkin and Nelson of Gibbo fame.
I'm that little dog.
Into the studio with their little dog, what's his name again? Tito or something like that. In to record the jingle. And basically, you can get the idea of it. It's the Balearic Classic of the Week. Every week. Well, every month now. We'll have to change it. Balearic Classic of the Month. Bugger. Oh, right. This for one show only. One show only. Balearic Classic of the Week. After that, be monthly. This is it. Shall I play the jingle?
Go on. Go
and then you find out what it is. Here we go.
Find out. Just listen. It's easy peasy. Balearic Classic of the Week.
And you're listening Eclectic Circus Wireless. This.
Mike Oldfield's Foreign Affair there in a dubbed out, tripped out style.
I like that. Who else did a quite
well?
There
was that Tubular Affair, which was Tubular Bells, and that was by Commando.
And there was also some, I think JT and the Big Family followed up Moments in Love.
That's right, they did.
With
yes,
that
absolutely,
as well.
they did, yeah.
That kind of slightly naff Balearic of 1990, 91.
Well, the one, that Tubular Affair, is quite a big track, really, and it's something I've taken out. I was just having a flick through the record racks then, trying to find it, but I can't find it. But it was by Commando, I'm pretty sure it's Commando. Tubular Affair it was called, and it was Tubular Bells.
With do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I remember
and
that.
then with that on it,
so it was a Mike Oldfield mashup.
Mashup, aye. We've not done any mashups,
no, we haven't.
Can we do one?
If we get a chance. But before I forget, because I'm getting a bit old, senile moment. Before that was our Balearic Classic of the Week, which was, of course, the Penguin Cafe
Orchestra
and Music for a Found Harmonium.
Do you know, as much as I love that, I find it very hard to imagine lots of people on ecstasy
enjoying it
in kind of waves of dance movement. I suppose that's something where you would express your serotonin burst
a bit like,
through the medium of dance.
Oh, a bit like contemporary dance at school.
Yeah, well, that's how I'm imagining. That's what I'm thinking.
I just tend to think, my God, the drugs must have been good.
Well, they were, weren't they? We were there.
That was a Jose Pedalo tune, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Jose,
indeed. Good mate.
Yeah.
Apologies for taking all the ecstasy.
Yeah, no, we did an interview with...
that sounded like an Indian version.
We did an interview with Jose Padilla of the Cafe Del Mar, and we kind of lost it.
Yeah. He was ripped, mate.
Unfortunately. It was unfortunate, but yeah, I think that's his tune.
A lovely bloke, but he was...
Issues.
Slightly unhinged. Unhinged. Lovely man. And let's not knock his musical
just because
influence.
Someone's got issues doesn't mean they're not a lovely fella.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Lovely.
Absolutely.
Signor. Anyway, this is not brand new, but it's out in this format at the moment. It's like a...
What do you mean not brand? It's bleeding well old.
Well, it's 1979, but what somebody's done is made this EP called Island Disco EP, and it's kind of like 4 tracks from the Caribbean.
The Caribbean?
In the Caribbean, in a disco flavour.
Oh, do you know what? I'm so glad we're playing this, because that's kind of our link from Salford to Blackpool, isn't it? Then?
Absolutely, yeah.
The seaside. Yeah, absolutely. The seaside thing, so we kind of, yeah, I'm feeling that. I like it a lot. Yeah, good stuff.
Whatever. Well, okay.
Good stuff. And look, there's palm trees on there, and they look just like the palm trees on that You know the arcade on the front, and it got. Like,
I've not been to Blackpool for about 10 years.
oh, you've
Got to go.
the seafront's quite nice now.
Yeah?
And there's a chippy there, Bisping Chipper. Absolutely, the bee's knees.
Oh, I must try that.
No, it's a proper, it's a real
you
good one.
cannot beat seaside fish and chips.
Where's that?
It puts me off anywhere else, to be honest.
Where is it?
Hmm?
Where is seaside fish and chips?
You know what I mean? Fish and chips.
Oh, there.
By
I thought you were actually...
No, that's not the name of it. No, fish and chips by the seaside.
The Eclectic Circus Wireless Show are sponsored by Seaside Fish and Chips.
But, back to this. To be honest, there's at least 3 great tunes on this.
Yes, there
There's
is.
a fantastic version of Voyeur's Can't You
This
See
was
Me?
another one that I was quite excited about, wasn't it? Like, we
Yes,
heard
well, you
about my
told me-
season,
no,
and we said... And we spoke on the phone, and we were
Credit
both...
where credit's due.
We were
You
both
told
quite
me.
excited. No,
Yeah.
no, we were both
Yeah.
We shared
You
our
tip-
excitement
yeah,
about
you gave
it.
me your tip.
And you took it and run with it.
You gave me your tip, and when I took the 12-inch. Yes,
Absolutely.
indeed. There's a fantastic steel drum version of Voyeur's Can't You See Me? There's a really good version of you and your lovely wife's favourite tune. Well, not favourite, but
Oh, our
your
wedding
tune.
record.
Your tune. Yeah. But she's Let Me Love You. Was it
Good job
one
you
there?
remembered that. She'll go
Was it
banana.
Bunny Mac, the original?
Bonnie Mack, it was
I don't
indeed.
know.
Let Me Love You. Absolutely
Yeah,
fantastic.
there's a cover of that from the
That was,
Caribbean.
in fact, Adrian, you played at my wedding
did,
years ago,
yes,
and
yes.
that was our
Indeed.
our dance.
Your first dance. But our favourite is by Muchos Plus, originally on U Solo Records in 1979, and it's a fantastic Caribbean-tinged cover version of Funky Nassau by Beginning of the End.
Brilliant. Funk with a reggae lilt.
We like it very much.
We do.
And we're just going to play it, I think. Enough said. Here we go.
Just as good as the original, if not even better cover version of the week.
DJ here. In the last page. Looking down at this one with a bumper crowd. You need to know one thing. Is this your favorite disco place? Yeah. Well, just hold on what you got. Because I'm coming at you.
You're in my house. Now I know all your secrets, and I can destroy you.
You will continue as my slave.
Brand new on Golf Channel. The amazing African 808. And that's Zombie Jamboree. Love it. The other side is amazing too. Lagos, New York. Phil South, I salute you. In fact, African 808 kids, whoever you are, I salute you.
It's very good, that.
Very, very excellent piece of music on Golf Channel. No doubt that'll end up start going for stupid money in the
Golf Channel,
future.
of course it will.
In the near future. Anyway, I think we've probably just got a minute before you nip out.
Yes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop on a tune for my missus because it's one of the tunes she bought. So fair enough.
Oh, right, well.
She's bought, no, not Wham, not the Saturdays, not Enrico Iglesias.
Oh, right.
No, that's just a joke. She bought a quality bit of, it's just lovely soul music. I'd never heard before. I admit I'd not heard it before. She told me about it. You're right, I'm wrong. Hope you're happy. Hope you're happy. You educated me. I've learnt my lesson.
Hey, well done, Zoe.
Yeah, but it's a tune.
Women power.
This is on Zodiac Records. It's by Ruby Andrews. Anyone who is a bit of a soul aficionado will love this song. It's been sampled quite a bit.
Has it?
Levert, remember Levert, Casanova?
Yeah, of course
I think they used it. I think they used it, actually.
Well done.
Clues in the title. But, as you said earlier, while this is on, you've given me a quid, haven't you?
Right, listen, if I'm giving you this quid, do not go past the offing and get yourself kind of white lining, because that's what every time we're interviewing somebody.
Not every time.
And I give you a quid to go to the phone box, it always goes missing. You come back saying, have you got another one?
Yeah.
But this time, I just want you to go straight to the phone box.
I'm going to go to the phone box. I'm going to phone
and be on
that
your best
number
behaviour.
you gave me.
Okay.
It's a New York disco DJ legend, apparently.
Yes, the very same.
And I've got to ask him some questions.
Absolutely.
Right, got it. Right
okay.
then. Okay.
Right, play the record then.
I'm going to play this. This is Ruby Andrews, Casanova on Zodiac Records. This is splendid, and then I'm off to make a call in the local call
do
box.
not spend this quid.
I promise.
Promise, mate.
Promise.
Okay.
Here we go.
Make friends, break friends, never, never break friends. Right, Adrian, off your pop. Do not spend that quid. Promise me. Right, see you in a minute.
I'll be back in a bit. See ya.
Okay, see you in a sec.
The Eclectic Circus called a celebrity from the phone box on the corner section.
I called you, but you weren't there.
On the phone tonight, we have the strong contender for being the greatest DJ of the disco era, the founder of possibly the first true disco, where everything came together as it really should have done. The music, the lights, the party atmosphere, the crowd, the blending of the record. One of the first truly respected mixers, one of the first DJs to release a record, Dinosaurs Kiss Me Again, which I believe featured David Byrne on guitar of the Talking Heads. I am, of course, talking to the great Nicky Siano. How are you, Nicky?
Good.
Tonight, we're here to talk about the newly released film, Love is the Message, which is out now on DVD. I watched it last night and found it a fantastic historical document. It's well worth a watch by anyone who's listening with the slightest interest in the birth of club and dance culture in 70s New York, as the footage in it, which is a lot of it, it's about a good hour. It's incredibly rare to find footage like that.
I'm glad you got to see the movie. I loved it so much. I just loved the film. You know, I watched it so many times because, you know, I did the whole editing and everything, and I still can watch it and get a charge. Especially there's a couple of scenes in there that just blow me away. It's so great that we actually have this piece of history. I mean, this is the only footage that of this magnitude that was filmed back then.
Absolutely. I mean, it is arguably, as I said earlier, like the first real disco in New York. Because before that, you had kind of like the Loft, but the Loft was more like a private party.
The Loft was a private party. I think that, yeah, we took what David was doing and made it commercial. And we actually, for the first time ever, took an empty space and designed it to blow people's minds when they were dancing. You know, that was our whole, you know, intention.
Well, absolutely. Well, I'm just going to go through some background. I basically started going out dancing in New York, and you're about just 15, is that right?
Actually, even before that, I was 15 when I went to the Firehouse on Worcester Street. And Worcester Street is in part of Manhattan called Soho. At the time, there was no name Soho. It was just considered downtown Manhattan. And when you walked to Worcester Street, to this place, the Firehouse, there were no people. There were no street lamps. There was just the feeling of you were going to be mugged any minute around every corner. It was really a scary experience. And then you got to the front of the club, which was a firehouse with a couple of speakers in it and people dancing madly because there were no other places to go, especially for kids. This place was run by the Lambda Legal Defense Association, so it was open to people who were under 18. Actually, the drinking age in New York at that time was 18. So the Loft and this club, the Firehouse, were for kids.
So did they actually have liquor licenses?
No. The Loft never had a liquor license, and he didn't serve liquor. And this club didn't have a liquor license, but I think they served liquor somewhere downstairs. I'm not sure about that. I don't remember. I just remember it was a terrible, terrible sound system, but people were going crazy for the music because it was so rare to hear this kind of funky dance music.
So was the DJ blending the records at that stage at the Firehouse, or was it just kind of like one after another?
Yeah, it was just like one song, and then it would be fading out, and then they'd put the next song on. And he was trying to mix, but it was more like you're saying, blending. It was like a blending. It wasn't like a beat matching thing. It was kind of like a...
Yeah, one fades out.
Okay.
So you became one of the Lost Babies. You were buying loads of music at that time. Anyway, you were passionate about music, I believe. So then you got a job at the Round Table as a DJ. Is that your first gig?
My first gig was at the Round Table.
Yeah.
I was 16 going on 17.
Wow, it's just a baby.
Yeah, I was. I was really lucky to start early. I don't know. I mean, just a lot of things came my way. Like, when I went to the Loft for the first time, my brother's girlfriend took me. Now, how my brother's girlfriend was a member at the Loft is just an insane, story. You know, it was a neighbor of hers brought her there, and she met my brother, and I'm at my brother's house playing these songs, you know, You're the One by Little Sister, Rain by Dorothy Morrison. She's going, oh, this music is like from the Loft. Saying, you know where to go to dance to this music? And she said, yeah, and I'll take you. And she took me to the Loft. And that first time at the Loft, when I realized DJing could be a lot more than just playing records, like David was controlling every light, the air conditioning, everything in the room, I realized that I wanted to do that because I could set an atmosphere, a tone for the music.
Okay, well, I'll just give some background to the gallery, which is what the film is about, just for anyone who might not know, who is, like I said, has been asleep for a long time. You started it in Soho, Manhattan, with Robin Lord, Joe, your older brother, who you mentioned earlier. Was he in a psychedelic band in the 60s as well, the Head Shop?
Exactly. Let's find that out.
But by the time you...
On Epic Records.
That's right, but then he helped you out at the gallery, because by then he was a structural engineer.
Yes.
And you got a £5,000 loan off another friend who'd had an accident because of insurance payout, and he put some money in as well. And that was February of 73. Is that about right?
Right. Well, I dispute this with Tim Lawrence.
Right.
Dispute about it. I think it's February of 72. Tim thinks it's February of 72.
See, I thought it was 72 to 77. It was a 5-year run for the gallery. That's what I thought originally. Yeah.
No. I disagree with Tim on this point, but, you know, even David says that hotel, when that hotel came down, that was 73. We were already open a year and a half when that hotel came down. Because I remember this guy turning around to me in front of the booth and saying to me, because I had braces on my teeth. I couldn't afford braces when I was a kid. My parents really poor, and they couldn't afford to fix my teeth. And so when I started making money, I did it myself. And I had braces on my teeth, and I'm playing records, and it's about 12:30. We had just opened, and this guy in front of the booth turns around and says, Nicky, how old are you? And I remembered I said 17. And that would have been 1972.
Anyway, one thing that you mentioned about the Loft was the sound system. Now, you got the same guy, was it? Alex Rosner?
Alex Rosner.
And he kind of like scaled it up for the gallery, because the gallery was like probably a much bigger space. It was about 1,000 square feet, and then the Loft and the gallery was about 3,500 square feet.
Yeah.
So it scaled it up.
The Loft was about 1,800 square feet, it was 3,500. And then we moved and we were 5,500. That was the first gallery, which was really in Chelsea. And then everyone got closed down for different reasons. We got closed down for the improper fire exit. And I'm glad we did, because we moved down to what you see on the film, which was the gallery on 172 Mercer, which was a loft like no other place. I mean, we had ceilings that were 35 foot high. So we built that whole, as you see in the film, we built that whole structure that held the balloons and the lighting. And that's when Steve Rebell saw that whole lighting configuration. That's when he got the idea for studio and to put the lighting up in the ceiling.
Did you do that every single week, have all the balloons cascading down like in the film? Every single night?
The guys in the movies blowing up balloons and setting up.
Yes, I was going to ask about those two guys.
They came every single week at 9:30 and blew up 3 grosses of balloons. That's 440 balloons. And they would string them together and put them up every single week.
And this included a couple of guys who were called Frankie and Larry. That's right, isn't it? Who started off at the gallery blowing up the balloons.
At the beginning, they were, Frankie and Larry were my balloon blower and my decorator. They worked at the first gallery on 22nd Street. And they were, when I met them, they wanted to be designers, is what... Larry wanted to be a designer. Frankie was in the School of Art and Design. He says it in the movie. And, yeah, they became my decorators. And then Larry got interested in playing records. And I would, when we were not open, we would go there and he would play a few songs. And, it was just like a friendly thing.
Well, that's really kind of how they started, really, isn't it,
Yeah, it was.
So the gallery then spreads out to the Paradise Garage, and then up to the warehouse through the guys Frankie and Larry starting up at the gallery and watching you.
And you can see the design, and and the way I played and the way Larry played, it was just a real kind of evolution of the whole scene. It was the evolution of what the gallery was, how I played, and then Larry and what he did. It just was like he took what I had and he expanded on it. It was just what everyone was doing.
Well, talking about how you played, two things I want to ask about. I mean, one is, how did you become one of the first guys really to use vari-speed turntables and become a really prodigious and well-respected kind of like DJ mix-up? Was that from the start of the gallery, or is it just something that developed?
No, it wasn't from the start, because the first turntables that they gave us, that Rosna put in, they were called Gates turntables.
Okay.
And they didn't have a variable speed at all.
Oh.
And the reason why he gave them to us was because they were very high fidelity. They were used in radio stations for like a Class A audio sound. What happened with them was they had no suspension. And we were in a brick building with wooden floors.
Yeah.
So the floors would move, and the turntables had to give a little bit, and these turntables, if you jumped next to them, they were skipping. So those went out the door within a week. And then we got these Philips things, and they moved too much. And then we wound up with the Thorns, which were perfect. What happened was, I had two goals: to have the best sound system I could have, and to blow people's minds as far as I could with the dance experience. So for those reasons, I kept thinking of equipment upgrades. Like the first bass horns were built for me. The first crossover was put in. 3 turntables, all that. I had a drum machine at one point put in because I wanted to mix into the drum machine, which I did a lot. All because of wanting to blow people's minds. And then I thought, well, these people, they can't stop between songs. In order to really make this exciting, each song should really blend into the next, almost always. And then I got into this part where songs were so short, so I would play them twice or play the break over. And when you're playing a break back to back, it's got to match in order for it to work. And that's when I started like putting belt mats down and trying to hold the records, and then everyone started doing it shortly after that.
Absolutely. In the film, you do mention how the idea for the third turntable came to you in a dream, didn't it?
It did. It was a dream I had. A dream that I was playing Girl, You Need a Change of Mind, and I was going into Love Is the Message, and I had this big jet plane sound effect playing while I was doing the mix. And the next night I tried it, and it was really amazing. I mean, in the first gallery when Love Is the Message came out, and I call the film Love Is the Message. Love Is the Message movie. By the way. I call the movie Love Is the Message because that's the song I was associated with, and the gallery really was the place that broke that record. No one was playing it. I played it first, and they started chanting, "Turn this motherfucker out," to that record. And Frankie talks about it in the movie. You never heard that chant before, and it started there. I mean, so many things started at the gallery. Even the clothing, the old gallery, Calvin Klein, Willie Smith, all the designers would come, and the next week you'd see a rack of Calvin Klein, what they were wearing at the gallery 2 weeks ago. It was amazing. It was an amazing time.
And that's what makes it all the more fantastic that we have now got this record all the time. Which, it's a lot of programs, it's great to see the kind of people talking about the old days, but to actually see and hear, like you said, to see all these people chanting, "Turn this motherfucker out," or singing along to Turn the Beat Around. It's fantastic to actually see it and hear it. But you just kind of wish you were there. It's a time and a place.
You know what? I wish I was there too. I wish I was back there. I mean, there's so many things that were happening back then that were so far superior to now. I can't believe that musically, we are listening to MP3s. We've gone from technical superiority in a club to a shitty sound of compressed music that we're listening to when we're dancing. It's just not right to me.
We 100% agree. On the radio show, even though the radio show goes over the internet, so it has to be compressed, when we play the music, it's always on vinyl.
Cool. Vinyl sounds best to me.
It still does to me. Louis, the message. When you first started playing it, because you were one of the first, you made it the anthem of New York. We had Tom on the show a couple of years ago, Tom Moulton, and he did the extended mix, but at the time you played it, was it only on the album or the 7-inch before he did the 12-inch mix?
It was the album version.
That's right, yeah.
Or he did his mix. Mm-hmm. And we used to... The reason why no one ever played it was because it was just 3 minutes long, that groove. And it had a long beginning. It was like 8 minutes long, but the groove that everyone knows is Love is the Message was just 3:20 on the original album. But what I did was I took 2 copies of the album and I kept mixing it back and forth, and I would keep playing that groove over and over, and it would keep like going from all the horns to that breakdown, and they would go crazy. And then all of a sudden I played from the beginning. It was really an anthem.
Just go back to the film again before we wrap up. Basically, it was filmed about 77, was it? So it's taken nearly 40 years to see the light of day properly. Where's it been all that time?
Well, for years and years, it was up in my cousin's... my cousin made the film. He was at the school, the Tisch School, university at the time, and he convinced like 10 people, including Jim Bidgood, who did Pink Narcissus, to direct some segments. And they ran out of money, and they never put it together. I mean, at the time, film was very expensive. I think at the time, just filming cost him $20,000.
Wow.
So over the years, I guess at a point we just didn't care about it in the 80s, and then all the interest came back, and I got the film and digitized it and started working with it more than 10 years ago. In 1998, I got it back and started working with it. And I kept going to people saying, look at this film, and everyone's saying, oh yeah, that's fantastic. Let's sell it off. Let's do this. Let's do that. But no one had a vision of what to do with it. And I finally had to invest my own money and do a cut of it, which I did, and it came out fantastic. And we were all ready to put it out, and then we couldn't get the licensing for 4 songs. They wanted another 40,000 euros for another 4 songs. And I just didn't have that kind of money. So I had to go back in the recording studio and make copies of those songs, like Love is a Message is a new version.
I found that really annoying that you broke that song. You're probably the one who made that song so big. And yet
annoying?
It is annoying because I thought that. And yet you had like some fantastic salsa in the movie. You've got My Love Is Free, you've got the Lisa Holloway Love Sensation,
Dreaming. We've got Love Sensation. Ken Carey was still president of South Soul when I edited the film. This is before he sold South Soul, and he gave me permission to use those songs. But the other songs, we figured, how could they not give me permission to use Love is a Message? What, it's going to cost a couple of thousand to use it? No problem. And they came back to us with this $40,000 price tag, $10,000 per song. I couldn't do it.
I watched it last night. I really enjoyed it.
Wasn't it great? Isn't it a great film?
It's just such a rare thing as well to actually have that kind of social document from that time of like.
That's the thing about it, is it was actually filmed at the club. I mean, we were so lucky to have that footage. I mean, it's, I tried to stay away from too much of a story and everything. I just wanted people to experience the experience.
There was just enough, because you get a great little bit of background for people who maybe aren't as clued up about the whole background to it. You and David Mancuso and Frank Nichols, I think it was only about 20 minutes. But it was enough to kind of set the scene for the footage, which was really good.
I love it so much, I tell you. I've watched it so many times, and I could still sit through it. I still get a charge, especially like when they sing along with because that was actually recorded at the club. When they sing along with Turn the Beat Around, and that balloon drop. Oh my God, those scenes just blow me away.
Well, Nicky, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you, an absolute legend. I just want to tell the people, buy the film, it's fantastic. Check out Nicky's podcasts. You can also hear them on SoundCloud. He's going to be announcing some tour dates again soon, I believe. I was looking at your website and it said tour dates coming soon. So try and catch him if you can, because Paul, who I do the show with, he actually...
How many years will I be around anymore? You know?
Well, 2009, my co-presenter asked me if you remember, you played in Manchester, where we do the show. You played at a place called Cholton, the Dulcimer, for a night called Stay Free. And he picked you up from the airport and drove you to the party and got you to sign his Nicky Siano's Legend of the Gallery LP. So he's hoping that you might remember that.
I do remember that. That was a great night in Manchester. Manchester is such a great... I mean, I love playing in London and in the UK. It's the audience is finally an audience that really reminds me of the audience back then. Every time I play there, it's just so massively over the top. I love it.
Just again, thank you so much for chatting with us on the show. Okay. We really appreciate it. And
also, just one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think Soul Jazz will have the DVD next week. Yeah.
Okay, Nicky. Much appreciated. Okay, really, thanks for taking the time to chat to us. And I hope to catch up with you soon.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, bye now.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard about it, read about it. But have you ever seen a psychedelic circus? Those innocent, fun games of the hallucination generation? Here you will meet the swingers, the hipsters, the beatniks, and the acid heads who live from pill party to pill party.
Well done, Adrian. Not only did you not spend that quid on cheap lager, but you interviewed Nicky Siano, the legend Nicky Siano from the Gallery. Mate, that was absolutely brilliant.
And
what did you do to get into... You were flirting a bit.
I don't want to go into detail, but I got results.
Brilliant.
And he gave us a jingle.
A jingle?
We've got a new jingle.
Can we use it now?
You're going to play it now.
Brilliant.
Here you go.
Go on, off we go.
This is Nicky Siano, and you're listening to the Eclectic Circus. Man, what a show. What a show. What a show. What a show.
Brilliant. And in fact, we'll just talk you quickly into this next record, because it's got nothing to do with Nicky Siano. But that's the Eclectic Circus. It's all about being eclectic.
And
although I think eclectic's overused now. I think I'm thinking we might call ourselves the Different Circus.
It has been hammered, hasn't it?
It has,
eclectic.
It has been.
It wasn't when we started.
It wasn't really now, but I think the Different Circus.
There's even another group on SoundCloud called the Eclectic Circus.
Why you?
I know.
There better not be.
I know there is.
Is there really?
There is. Ooh,
right,
yeah.
I'll tell you what. There's two fingers up to them. And this is Digital Underground.
You forgot.
I won't mind, I've got my finger on the record and I'm looking at it. Right, on BCM Records.
Oh dear.
Oh,
see now moment for you as well. Yeah.
Anyway, this is going to take some of you back. This is Digital Underground, The Humpty Dance.
Stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So yo, world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather round. I'm the new fool in town, and my sound's laid down by the underground. I drink a bottle of Hennessy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with the umpty. Yo, ladies, oh, how I like to funk thee. And all the rappers in the top 10, please allow me to bump thee. I'm stepping tall, y'all, and just like Humpty Dumpty, you're gonna fall when the stereos pump me. I like to rhyme, I like my beats funky, I'm spunky, I like my oatmeal lumpy, I'm sick with this, straight gangster Mac. But sometimes I get ridiculous. I'll eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Oh, yo, fat girl, come here, are you ticklish? Yeah, I called you fat. Look at me, I'm skinny. It never stopped me from getting busy. I'm a freak. I like the girls with the boom. I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. I'm crazy. Allow me to amaze thee. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. I'm still getting in the girls' pants, and I even got my own dance. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Come on. Do the Humpty Hump, come on, I do the Humpty Hump. Check me out, y'all, I do the Humpty Hump. Just watch me do the Humpty Hump. Yeah, do you know what I'm doing the Humpty Hump? Come on, I do the Humpty Hump, I do the Humpty Hump. People say, yo, Humpty, you're really funny looking. That's alright, cause I get things cooking. You stare, you glare, you constantly try to compare me, but you can't get near me. I'm giving more C, and on the floor B, all the girls, they adore me. Oh yes, ladies, I'm really being sincere, cause in the 69, my Humpty nose will tickle your rear. My nose is big. I'm not ashamed, big like a pickle. I'm still getting paid. I get laid by the ladies, you know I'm in charge. Both how I'm living and my nose is large. I get stupid, I shoot an arrow like Cupid. I use a word that don't mean nothing, like Luke did. I sang on Do What You Like, and if you missed it, I'm the one who said just grab them in the biscuits. Also told you that I like to bite. Well yeah, I guess it's obvious I also like to write. All you had to do was give Humpty a chance, and now I'm gonna do my dance. The Humpty dance is your chance to do the hump. Come on. Yeah, sexy lady, do the Humpty Come on, I'll do the Humpty Hump. Sexy baby, everybody, come on and do the Humpty Hump. I'll do you know we're doing the Humpty Hump, y'all. I'll do the Humpty Hump. Watch me do the Humpty Hump. Yeah, that's the break, y'all. Let me that bass groove right here. Yeah. Now that I told y'all a little bit about myself, let me tell you a little bit about this dance. It's real easy to do. Check it out. First I limped to the side like my legs was broken, shaking and twitching kinda like I was smoking. Crazy, whack, funky. People say you look like MC Hammer on crack, Humpty. That's alright, cause my body's in motion. It's supposed to look like a fit or a convulsion. Anyone can play this game. This is my dance, y'all. Humpty Hump's my name. No two people will do it the same. You got it down when you appear to be in pain. Humping, funkin', jumping, dig around, shaking your rump. And when a doodle jump punk points a finger like a stunt, tell him step off. I'm doing the hump. The Humpty dance is your chance to do the hump. Everybody, do me, baby. I do the Humpty Hump. Come on and do the Humpty Hump. Sexy lady, I do the Humpty Hump. We're doing the Humpty Hump, y'all. Watch me do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. Check it out. Black people, the Humpty Hump. We're doing the Humpty Hump, y'all. Watch me do the
Time is running and overdue. Let's get together. Together. Let's get together. Together.
blazes was that?
Absolutely splendid. That Shadow, Let's Get Together. That's the Whiskey Barracks Barons.
Whiskey Barons.
The Baron Knights. The Baron Knights. They'd go down well in Blackpool, wouldn't they?
Oh, right, would they?
I don't know. I don't know. They're probably all in prison for being now, the Baron Knights, I'm sure. All that lot were from that time, weren't they?
Everybody in the 70s.
Everybody. All of them were at it. Anyway, because it was acceptable then. That's the reason.
Well, yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's Shadow, Let's Get Together. That's the Whiskey Barrows. Jesus Christ.
The Whiskey Barrel.
Hello, Juicy.
The Whiskey Baron.
The Whiskey Barons edit, originally from Trinidad and Tobago, is seriously rare record.
Very Caribbean tonight, aren't we?
Oh, I mean, what an ace. That, for me, is one of the great re-edit remixes of the year so far. Absolutely
Very good.
Done a splendid job. Very, very, very good. But from that, Adrian, I thought you were going to take us to somewhere completely different.
Somewhere very Mancunian. And somewhere very 80s. I believe this was an 80s tune, wasn't it?
Massively.
I don't think it was definitely wasn't 1990.
No, you know why? It was on the Peel sessions.
That's the copy I had originally. Was that silver?
Yes, it was on
the Peel Sessions thing.
Peel Sessions things.
It is Manchester's very own guy called Gerald.
Right, Gerald Simpson.
And much as Voodoo Ray is brilliant.
He used to work with my mate Steve at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, what was he like?" Was he interested? And he went, "I don't know. He never spoke. He had headphones on all the time. I think even when he was serving McDonald's."
Really?
Yeah.
Well, had music in his head.
We used to tan McDonald's then when my mate Steve worked there. We'd just go in and say, "Can we have 2 Big Macs?" And he'd go, "Yeah, there you go," and give us change when we didn't even give him money.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it was good
I wish
times.
I'd known about that.
It was
really
good times.
This is not, as I said, not Voodoo Ray. That'd be too obvious for us.
No,
too obvious.
No, we wouldn't do that.
But this, to me, is equally good, if not even better.
Oh, well, we like that.
I love this song. This is
it's house music.
It's proper house. Proper house.
Yeah, but it's also Balearic. You can class this is Balearic.
You guessed, haven't you? I guess it's Emotions Electric by a guy called Gerald, and it's Ace. Here we go.
This is Marshall Jefferson, and you're listening to the Eclectic Circus Wireless Show. Fly low and beat the radar.
I can feel there's a force taking hold of me. It releases emotion.
10 points if you can guess what that song's called. No. No.
No?
No. It's called Washing Machine.
What, like Mr. Fingers?
No. Just making it up.
You're lying, aren't you?
I am lying, yeah.
Time of night,
It's called Come Save Me, believe it or not. And that's Jaguar Wah.
I've heard of him.
They are excellent. That is proper psychedelic, druggy house music.
You said that better when you said Whiskey Baron.
I did, didn't I? I've not done very well tonight with me speaking. I wonder if I'm starting to get some of those, like, shaky diseases or something.
I think you are.
Do you know what I mean? Them ones where sometimes people start to shake uncontrollably and stuff like that.
I do. I am aware of such diseases. And they are...
I do worry that I might be getting one of those sometimes. I do have, like, proper shaky hands all the time. I don't know why. Anyway, Jaguar Ma. I like that name, Jaguar Ma. It like, kind of rolls off the tongue,
Jaguar Ma.
Jaguar Ma. In fact, you could, even I, from Salford, could sound pretty posh, saying Jaguar Ma.
Isn't he a bit cool, him? I mean,
they're all the rage with the young'uns. Yeah. Oh, they're all the rage with the young'uns. They love it, mate. They love it. They love all that. Anyway, that was the Pachanga Boys Jaguar Ma version.
Very nice.
Yeah. Anyway, that's good.
Right, we're running out of time, aren't we? On our first show, even though we got 2 hours, which is double what we used to, we're running out of time.
I know, but you know why?
Why?
Because you were on the phone to Nicky Siano
because
for
we
ages.
took ketamine and we've lost track of time.
And we're in a K-hole in my bedroom.
Actually, it feels like just like 1 second has passed and we've been in 2 hours.
1 second has. 1 second of real time, but not 1 second of K-time.
Radio time. Next, I'm going to play... I think this is about...
Are we working on radio time or K-time?
Kind of. I've got no idea how old
What about GMT? Does that come into play?
No, I don't like breakfast TV. Can't stand it. Lorraine Kelly. No, who? Lorraine Kelly?
Well, I would.
You would, wouldn't you? You would. Of course you would. Yeah. Dirty Lorraine.
I think it's the accent. And she's always showing loads of cleavage.
Paul,
she loves it.
Yeah, you would.
And of course I would.
Anyway.
A bit like a filling up a drain pipe.
This is... I've got no idea how old this is. It might be... I've got a feeling in my head it's 2011.
Right.
But I've not bothered to... I don't know why. I've not bothered to look it up. I should have done.
You should have done, really.
If that's the case, it's at least 5 years old. But this is on... let me have a look. It's a limited pressing on Editorial Records.
Right, Adrian, if it's on Editorial Records, that's only come out in the last 2 years.
Is that something you know of?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, right, okay. It's Ed Wizard and Disco Double D.
The record's old.
And it's called Too Damn Fine. And I love this. This is my new favourite tune. Can I play it?
Yeah.
Here we go.
It is ace. I like this myself. I like it a lot.
Hey girl, we've got a party to go to tonight. Well, alright. I've been saving up all week just for this. I am ready and I'm out the door.
them niggas turn me on like they throw. The devil is Jones, I call it G. I've been called about. I'm known around the world as the nasty rap. And the limits make a difference, feel so damn fine. But I'm not big enough for this to think of mine. The man can resist the devil and Mr. Jones, but she ain't got the ass to turn me on. This stick of mine is hard as stone. It's 10 times bigger than a John's own. Ain't fucked by me, it's like living in a palace. You don't believe it, it's every day's dollars. All of you freaks, no matter who you are. Listen while I rap about the photo stars.
Right, guys, that's it from us. We've been the Eclectic Circus. You have been sexy and beautiful.
As always.
As always. Nicky Siano, massive praise, as I'm sure all our listeners.
Thank you, Nicky, for the interview. Much appreciate it.
Absolute legend. Legend in his own.
We'll be back the first Thursday of the month, the 1st of May. May Day. We are next back on the air on May Day.
Brilliant.
It's kind of appropriate for a couple of pagans like us. Yeah.
Right, thanks very much for listening. It's been an absolute pleasure. Cowbell Radio and Blackpool, we can't thank you enough
for having us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Today's Eclectic Circus was brought to you by the letter E. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
We're going to leave you with Christian Prommer's drum lesson, and this is his interpretation of an acid house classic. You can guess it yourself.